Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 27th, 28th, and 29th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. It will be on all of the readings, so if you want to go to your reading, individual reading, just go to the timestamp below. It will bypass everything in the introduction, if it works right. Anyway, I will be using my Radley Valentine, my Angel Tarot deck. I will use my John Holland Psychic Tarot deck, and I will pull one from Emily Anderson Crystal deck. That will be for all of the main readings. For this overview of what's going on in the universe per se, we're going to use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my, one day I will remember your full name, Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Just remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, to God, Holy Spirit, and whatever comes through, I ask that those be the words of Holy Spirit, higher power. Now, let's go on. What's going on with the planets? There's not a whole lot of movement. We have Venus is going into Taurus, so that's interesting in itself. That will be Venus, where are you, Venus? Venus will be going into Taurus on the 28th. It will be leaving Aries energy. Now, Mars is still in Aries, so that's interesting. So Venus is kind of playing a little catch me if you can. Also trying to get a little bit with relationships, get a little bit more earthy, more grounded with the relationships. On the 30th, we do have a new moon that will be in Gemini, and that will be 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this starts new cycles. We still do have the passion and the really strong energies from our Scorpio full moon. So that's still pushing forward. But Gemini is going to have you thinking a little bit sharper. Okay. Scorpio has the passion. Scorpio doesn't like lies. Scorpio wants what Scorpio wants. But Gemini is a little craftier. Gemini is a little bit, just a little bit smarter than, I shouldn't say smarter than Scorpio's, not that at all, but just smarter in how Gemini plays whatever the game is. Okay. So, Scorpio is feeling lots of feelings here. It's very strong. I feel this. I want this. And Gemini is going to use that and for the benefit of whatever is working with Gemini energies. Okay, new cycle, new beginnings. Now, the one thing is that there's not a whole lot of stuff going on. We do have Mercury that's retrograde in Taurus, so we do have Mercury in Taurus and Venus in Taurus. So there could be some very strong, very grounded, very clear-cut communications between relationships, there's going to be some really strong telling it as it is energies. Okay. But again, we're going into that Gemini new moon, and Gemini's really sharp this time around. I'm feeling very sharp energy with Gemini. Now, the planets themselves, not a whole lot. We are still getting into some of those, that downloaded energies. We did have a little bit of a break, but the thing about the planets is they're getting closer into an alignment. It's almost like they're all chit-chatting with each other, and they're trying to figure out, who's going to work best with who and who's not. So let's see what we have here. Let's go on for the universe, to higher power. What do we need to know for the weekend? What's happening for the weekend? And let's see what we have here. We cut it because I like to cut 3 times. And here, 1, 2, and 3. Try to find a spot for me. Okay. So let's see what we've got going here. First card is, the Devil. Face your fears. Face your fears. And this will be totally game-changing energy. Total game-changing. Now, the Devil, 15, 555, change. Positive, negative, it doesn't matter. It is change. And it can be very disruptive, But the thing is, going along the same old way has been very disruptive in this universe. Kind of just, there's an acceptance here. So you have choices. You can either accept what's going on, you can stay in bondage, or you face your fears. And with facing your fears, you can easily slip out of the chains that bind you. Now, this is more universal energies. And if you look, these chains are something that they could just slip right off their heads if they choose. Sometimes it's the devil, sometimes people would choose the devil they know than the unknown. But the thing about this also is this is not a very positive energy if you decide to stay in this energy per se. It is changing people. It is changing humanity in itself. But there's a lot of options with this one, and one of it is face your fears if they're not as bad as you think they are, and you can slip the chains of bondage. So this weekend has a choice: slip the chains, stay in the chains. Okay, let's see what our next card is. This is Major Arcana. Okay, now reversed. Reverse cards have a little stronger energy, a little more, zap or pay attention to me. So this is the Page of Swords. Now, all of the court cards have like a dual energy. Page's energy is your earth energy. So that's your Capricorn, your Taurus, your Virgo energy. Okay, money, job, career. It can also be your home. Swords energy, and we have Mercury in Taurus, and we also have Venus in Taurus now. So relationships and communication in that earth energy. Now, sword energy is your air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Saturn in Aquarius, and that's still playing a lot of havoc. That's still trying to still trying to uncover a lot of secrets to be revealed. But we're also in that Gemini season, and we're about to have that Gemini new moon. So this is making plans, thinking things through, getting news, hearing things, and remember, even in retrograde, we do have a lot of things that come back to us when we're in retrograde. But the Page of Swords is, I'm kind of getting this waiting and seeing. The winds are blowing a little bit. There's some, you can either think of these as some birds or some bugs that are just flying around, but the wind is stirring up. Things are happening. Things are stirring up. They're just not ready to jump into at this time. But the Page of Swords is very wise, is thinking things through. Let's put it that way. Wants to get started, but she knows it's now a waiting game. So the Page of Swords to me is waiting for the opportune moment to make his or her move. Next card here. This is reversed again. This is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Now, 6 is the number of man. It's the energy that we put into something. Now, Cups is our water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Remember, Scorpio full moon. Planets are leaving Pisces. I think we still have the one, Neptune, still in Pisces right now. But planets are leaving Pisces to move into some more actionable energies. So things are happening. The thing about this is looking back at life. This is looking back at that nicer, sweeter time. The interesting part with this one is part of this is what keeps us in this, what keeps us locked up, because we keep thinking, oh, things are going to go to a point. Things are going to go back to what, to that sweeter time. Things are not, but that Page of Swords is waiting. That Page of Swords is waiting. So there's a lot of nostalgia with this energy here, a lot of just, thinking back to nicer, sweeter times, except they weren't as nice or as sweet as we thought they were, okay? But the page is waiting. The page is ready. The page is waiting to move on and ready. It all depends on what the universe we choose to do with this energy, with the devil energy. Do we face our fears, or do we just accept what we have to accept? Or not what we have to. Do we accept what, just because it's easier to accept? Interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. Let's see what Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot, has for us. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, a lot of that double is, a lot of that is facing fears, and things are skewed. Things are not the way we think that they are. And the thing to remember is when we go with the double energy, when we stay in the double energy, we lose a lot of our humanity. We lose a lot of our compassion and our love, and we tend to say, "Oh, let's stay to the light. I mean, let's stay out of the light. Let's stay in the dark." Dark does not like light. Okay. Good tarot. What higher power? What do we need to know with the good tarot? What do we need to know? Here we go. Let's see. Okay, again, we have that Six of Water. Six of Water is the same as Six of Cups. Longing for, wanting to go back to what we thought was a sweeter time, what we thought was a better time, except that, that old devil card is telling us, it's like, yeah, it does, that devil card has a lot of, trying, remember, the devil card, the devil is the trickster, is not there might be a grain of truth, uses a grain of truth to create an illusion. And remember, Saturn in Aquarius, illusion versus reality. So there's a lot of validation here. There's a lot of longing. There's a lot of nostalgia here. That page, though, is ready to move on. Just not quite ready enough. Okay? Okay. Interesting stuff here. All right. Now, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. The one energy we did not talk about, we talked about earth, air, water. We did not talk about fire, which is our Aries, our Leo, and our Sagittarius. And remember, Jupiter's in Aries, Mars is now in Aries, something else in Aries, I can't remember. But it is all about passion, burning passion, commitment, and really, going after what it is we want to go after. Okay? So, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Leos, and we are coming to that new moon in Gemini. And I think that, Gemini energy is, besides it's very dual type of energy, the twins, but it's also very sharp. It's also there's a lot of clarity with Geminis. So, Geminis can be very funny, and they can be a little bit, cruel with their wit, a little bit. But they're very sharp, sharp, sharp. And I feel for my Leos that you will be taking advantage of the sharp energies with Gemini New Moon, okay? So let's see. Higher power. What can you tell me? What can you tell our Leos? What can you tell our Leos? Oh, relationships are going to be very important. And, just relationships. Remember to care. Remember to care. Okay, let's see what this is, what we have here. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. Nothing is reversed. Remember to care. There's something, I kind of get the lover energy here. The lover, Archangel Raphael. So there could be some healing with your relationships. But again, it's like, care. Be caring. Care. Okay? Okay, let's see what we've got here. First card is King of Earth. King of Earth. Interesting here too. King, underlying energy, is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, Gemini New Moon. It is also our Libra energy. Thought processes, air energy, thought processes, hearing news. This is coming to the top of your profession. This is being recognized at the top of your profession. Now the king, like I said, earth energy, so the king's underlying energy is that air, okay? Hearing news, thought processes, making plans. The earth energy is our Taurus, our Virgo, our Capricorn. We still have Taurus energy going on. We do have Capricorn energy going on. It is your money, your job, your career. The King of Earth, now the King of Earth could be a doctor, could be a lawyer, somebody professional. But I feel like this is you, my Leos, coming to the next step, the top of your career. This is you It's you spinning gold. It's, I think this will even say the Midas touch. This is you putting out the energies and just really putting them out to that new moon. Again, I do not say worship the moon. It's used, but the moon does affect our, our systems and our energies down here. But it's you putting this out there, putting your wishes, starting that new season, or the new going from the new moon to the new moon. It's really getting things set up for you. Now, the King of Earth is also a subject matter expert. But again, I feel a lot of recognition coming to you, my Leos, for someone, for what you do. There's a lot of recognition. Now, there could be a raise with that. There could be a promotion with that. I feel like it's a little bigger than what you even expect. Okay? Generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. Your next card, strength. Now, this is a 1-1. New beginning, new beginning. Add it together. 1 + 1 is a 2. There is some choices. Now, this is strength. This is Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel is also in the Justice card, I think. No, maybe not. I might be wrong with that. But there is strength in going forward. You have to be strong during this week, and for whatever these changes are, you have to move yourself forward. You have to also be loving, and there's that caring thing again. There's strength through caring. There's strength through forgiveness. So there's something going on that you're going to have to be, maybe not respond the way you normally would, or how you would like to respond. Maybe there's some understanding energy here. You have to be a little more understanding during this time. Now, Archangel Ariel, and we do have, Ariel is very connected with nature, is very connected with the earth. So we do have this earth energy going on here with your job, your career, however that is. Now, this is great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So again, there's something to do with your relationship, something to do with caring. Anyway, next card is the 3 of fire. So we have a 1-1-3. 3 is celebration, is our creativity. It's also the power of 3, saying something, doing something 3 times, having 2 other people in agreement with you. Very strong to put out to the universe, put out to your higher power. Now, again, this is fire energy, your energy. It's also Sagittarius and Aries, passionate, burning, very, very determined. So whatever's going on here, and you're going to have to be strong through this. So sometimes it's not easy being recognized. Sometimes it's not easy getting the promotion. But whatever this is about, it is about money coming in. It is about abundance. It is about, basically, there is, looking in and seeing what are my next steps, where am I supposed to go. So something should be happening this weekend. You are going to have to be gentle, be loving, and not quite sure where this is all going to play. So I'm just telling you a little bit about this. Tell me what this means to you, my Leos. Anyway, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So what the nice thing about it is, it's telling you you have the ability to make plans right now. There's something really powerfully big here. That King of Earth is, he's subject matter expert, makes the money, knows what he knows. Okay, he's smart, because that comes from that King of Swords. Very smart, very linear, but he knows how to make things happen. The strength is about, being kind and being strong. There is strength through kindness, okay? But it's also knowing when to say yes and when to say no. So part of it is and that might be where this is catching me up a little bit. You may want to say, you may want to give somebody might come to you saying, oh, I need this, or can you help me with this? You might need to have the strength to tell them no, or you might have to have the strength to say yes, okay? I'm kind of thinking that the strength energy is just a little bit off for me. But the Three of Fire is definitely about abundance, is definitely about just, wait a little bit. It is coming. It is okay for you to actually start planning. It's okay for you to start having hope again. Okay? And maybe that's with the strength. Maybe it's the strength to keep holding on. Okay, let's see what John Holland has for my Leos. Well, this is a 1. So we've got a lot of 1s here. And this is passion ignited. This is, so I would think that this has a lot of, fire energy in it, since it's actually, there's the fire in it. So whatever this really pulls you out of your doldrums. This really pulls you out of just kind of, again, this gives you hope. There is hope around the corner. There is hope happening. You have to hold on to that hope. You have to know that things are happening that are going to be better for you. Passion ignited. There is that heart energy. There is the fire energy. There is this, she looks like she's having a very good time with whatever this is that's happening. And there is that 1 energy also. So, and if you notice, we have 1, 1, 1, which equals 3. So something for you, my Leos. So, it's maybe you're signing contracts. Maybe you've been offered an opportunity and you're signing some contracts, and now maybe the strength in waiting, maybe the strength, like I said, there's a lot of hope with this, and there's a lot of, maybe you have to be, the strength in having some passion, having some patience too. But, a lot of times, Leos, we want it now. But something's happening. Something is happening. Okay, let's see. What crystal or energy do we have for my Leos? And again, it is about caring. It is about loving. It is about relationships too. Here we go. Reversed. Tiger's Eye. Well, luck in new ventures, willpower, creative flow, overcoming fear. Interesting too, because we did have the Devil card. Okay, my Leos, if this makes sense, let me, please comment, let me know. And also, too, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. As always, though, my Leos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.